Hey guys, I'm up here and welcome back to another Minecraft video tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how you can make a working beer on tap or draft beer. I actually found some different names in English, so let me know in the comments down below how you actually call this thing. Okay, so here we got a barrel which is inside full of beer. So if we turn this faucet on by just right clicking on the item frame and just making the faucet look down, there we go. Now beer will start popping out of this tap. So now I'm going to show you how you build this, and later on in the video how you can make this work, of course using command blocks. Okay, so let's get rid of everything, boom, and let's get all the items and start to build it. So let me grab some construction blocks, and there we go. I recommend actually building it a little bit raised from the floor. And now we're going to start by placing 3 planks this way. Then we're going to run this up with some stairs. Then we're going to add the faucet here, and then we need to go high a little bit and place some logs right here. We need to place one here, so to fill the 4 corners, and then place one here and one in here. Then fill the rest with planks, and then here as well. And now we need to place stairs again. 1, 2, 3, 3 I said, and again 1, 2 and 3. Okay, I built it right. So now you have to place an item frame right here, and let's place a cobblestone wall in it. So let's place some trapdoor just for decoration purposes. They actually do nothing, but I just think they look cool. And there we go, we built our barrel. Yeah, it's a floating barrel. Maybe we need to, attach it to the ground. Let me use some blocks like this. There we go, now it should do it. So as you can see, now we get this nice barrel, and to make it work we actually need to rename, or let's better say, we need to give the command block a way to detect this barrel. So instead of summoning an invisible armor stand like you would do normally to detect something, we can actually use this item frame itself. So we will execute all the commands based on this item frame because it is actually an entity. We can actually execute commands from them. Okay, so let's place the command blocks. You'll find it on my website, which is right in the description. You just have to copy and paste the commands that you'll find there, right here in this command block. For example, let's place it right on top of the item frame, and let's just activate it. So all it does, it just adds a tag which is called switch tab to this armor stand, to this item frame, sorry. So now it should work. If I now build this chain of command blocks with the purple command on the bottom and all the other which are chain and unconditional, and I fill in with all the commands that you'll find on my website as well, this will work as it does right now. Okay, so let's not waste any beer and just reset the tap. Okay, so one thing that I didn't show you is that you can actually drink beer from it. And let's actually drop a glass. We wait some time until the glass is filled. Now we get this nice glass full of beer that we can actually drink. So in order to drink it, all you have to do is just pressing Q, or the key that you use normally to drop your items. And there we go, we actually drank it. You can't actually see the effects because I'm in creative, but it actually gives you some absorption, and it fills up some hunger bars as well. So let me show you another time. Now I am in survival mode. I drop the glass right here. Now it's being filled, and once it's done, it will be transformed into the glass of beer, and let me actually give myself some hunger. So hunger 1255, and now we finally drop this, and boom, it will fill up some hunger bars, and we also get these 2 extra hearts, which are from the absorption effect that we get for a minute and a half, I guess. So let's actually see how this works and all the command blocks that are behind it. On the first chain, we are going to firstly remove the switch tap on tag to that item frame. Then we're going to add it right away, only if the item frame has actually a cobblestone wall in it and it has the rotation of 4B. So basically, when the item is a cobblestone wall in the item frame and it is rotated exactly this way, so every rotation has a different value. For example, this is 4, this will be 5, 6, 7, 8. This will go actually back to 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this perfectly fits the faucet. I think it perfectly looks like a faucet, doesn't it? I really love it. Okay, moving on, when the tap is on, we are going to place some block dust particles at the position of the tap. This value indicates that we actually need to place some yellow hull particles. There is a formula which determines this number that you have to use only when you need to specify some data values. The formula is actually ID plus data multiplied by 4096. Here we are just adding the glass tag to all the items that are actually a glass block, nothing special here. Then we execute from the item frame and we're adding 1 to the beer timer score to all the items that have the glass tag and are in an actual radius of 1 block. One other thing that you need to do before is actually adding this beer timer score, which is a simple dummy score. So you just have to activate this command block in order to add the score. So let's set it to the sidebar. So when we drop a glass block, we see this score here on the sidebar increase until it reaches something like 100 and it's turned back into a beer glass. So let's actually see it. Once this score reaches 100, we're going to summon an item at that same position which has the tag no drink. So it's not actually drunk instantly, but we actually have the time to take it, and it's actually a custom head skull that I found on the Fresh Skull website, and it has also this tag, which is these random letters. We're also going to place some particles here, and then we reset this score by killing the item. So here now we have to see the part where you drink the beer. All we're doing is just adding this drink beer tag to all the items that have this tag that I just said, except for the items that have the no drink tag. When the item is just summoned, it will not be affected by this command, because otherwise it will be drunk by nothing because we didn't drop it. So moving on, we are executing from that item and we are giving ourselves some absorption effect for 90 seconds with an amplifier of 0, and we're going to not show the particles by adding true at the end of the command. We're also going to add some saturation effect to the player for 1 second, which has an amplifier of 5, and finally we're going to place some drinking sound to the player, and finally we are just killing the item, so the process is executed only once. I gotta love the barrel design. It turned out pretty well if you ask me. I'm really proud of the design. And if you want to see other tutorials like this, I'll leave some cards at the end of the video. And be sure to follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, because there I pretty much everyday post spoilers about my commands or the tutorial that I'm working on, and also some real life stuff that you're maybe curious to see. So that's it for me. I'll see you this week with another tutorial for you, and until then, goodbye!